Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuse is not on sale today? Oh, oh, she's going Super Saiyan. I feel like that was unnecessary. Welcome back to Pheonix, Wright, Ace Attorney. I just saved something, but I don't remember his name. My old friend. I saved him from going to prison, basically. And I was starting trial too. I didn't see the name of it. It's called something. I'll probably put it in the title. Bring, bring, beep. Hello? This is Maya. Maya? Hey, Maya. It's me. Who's Maya? Mia? Maya? Mia? Maya? Mia? 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 What's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about that upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I got you. So, what is it this time? It's a clock. Clock? Yeah, it's made to look like a statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore. I have a vocal problem. That's why I'm a little girl that has a voice that sounds like this. Sis. Now. You know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh. It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clock right out. Sorry. I put some papers inside of it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Could you come by the office tonight, say 9, to pick it up? I'll be in the pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. I should probably put a bit of a voice on, considering it's supposed to be a little girl, I think, right? Like burgers? I can really go for a good burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. All right, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting. Oh, I didn't like that sound. Conversation recorded September 5th, 9:27. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine, the papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How would you know that? Also, I thought he was on the phone. How could you know? Ho, ho! It's Santa! You are not cogniferous of my background? I'm sure that means something. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Ho, ho, merry fuck you, my dear Miss Faye. I'm so very sorry, but I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. Oh! Interesting hairdo. Red, white, blue. Red, white, blue. Oh, what? Okay, well, she didn't last long, which is a shame because she was helpful. And I am just a beginner, a junior, you might say. Uh-oh, I'm late. Ha, that's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over. We should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Examine. Door open. I guess there's nothing to examine. Move. Office. That smell. Blood. Blood? No, funny. Sis. Someone's there. Oh. Chief? Did this little girl do you in? Chief! Din, 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 din. Hello. Who are you? Ah, Ellipses. Good to meet you. Oh, did she just die? The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. Oh, I honestly thought he was going to say he left her lying on the floor. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. She's kind of sad, but alright. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. I'm not into anything weird. Or Pheonix isn't into anything weird. He's the one that's doing this. Then all too quickly it began to fade, until finally she was cold. Not like this cup of tea that I have here. Nice and hot. It's a bit chilly. Hence the jumper that has appeared. Chief! Examine! It's that! It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic that this became the murder weapon. Again. Why would it be dried already? It certainly just happened, right? Her? Chief! It's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. Got that. The thinker added to the court record. There are some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be a piece of the glass light stand that lay broken in the back of the room. Glass shards added to the court record. Nothing else seems like a clue here. A piece of paper? It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Maya! The word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maxa? Could it be Mayo? And she's just done the O a bit weird? Who knows? Maya. Did Mia write this? Mia. This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store dated yesterday. It's written in ketchup. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I've left enough fingerprints around this place. I'd better call the police and let them know that I definitely didn't do it. And find out what the girl was doing here. Did I get an idea? Is that what that noise is? That girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right there, on the sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run out on me. Ah! There she is. Yipes. Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya Faye. Maya Faye. Maya? So Mia was writing the girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Talk, I guess. What happened? She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me, can you tell me what happened? I came in, the room was dark, and sis. So she was already dead. You're the chief, so you're the chief's sister? Didn't you get it from me just saying sis a couple of times? God, I'm her younger sister, you're so dumb. And you were here visiting this late at night? You look like you're 12. Yes, she said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes, it was that clock. It was the thinker. Back? Whoa. No, that one. Present. That, I guess. Before Mia died, she wrote the message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name! Well done. Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would sis write my name? Uh-oh. Now I've done it. I'd better hurry up and call the police. Back. Move, I guess. Orifice. Examine. That. Right! I better call the police. I only said that a second ago. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police! Please! Come quick! What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window. Oh! You have pink hair as well. She's staring right at me. She's holding the phone in her hand. I must have good hearing to hear it all the way across the slide window, I guess. There's a large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel. A nice luxurious place. Okay. Slide. What do I do now? The phone receiver is missing a few screws. I better not use it. Oh yeah, I guess that's evidence now. Oh. Wee oo, wee oo, wee oo, wee oo. The police. Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze, police! I'm definitely not going to get the wrong end of the stick. Oh, hey. What? What is this? Is that straw? I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe. See? Gumshoe? What an odd name. We're going to skip over that. His first name is Dick as well. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. It must have been a woman. That woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great. Just great. Maya, wait. She wouldn't have. Nah. Wow! Excuse me. Eek. This word, Maya here, mean anything to you? It might be mayo. Like mayonnaise. Maybe she was trying to place an order. She had ketchup already. Maybe she just needed some mayo to finish off the sandwich. That's my name. What? The victim drew this here note. In her own blood. See? Why'd you keep saying see? Do you call yourself Shaven or something? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. How? That's a bit of a... Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? That seems a bit presumptuous. A lot presumptuous. Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy. Were your knees weak? Were you wearing a sweater that it had vomit on it with your mum's spaghetti? No. But I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th. Visitor's room. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. I mean, she did murder someone, so... Oh! It's you! The lawyer! Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. It's up to you. I better give it to her straight. It's up to you. Up to me? Yes, I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here. They're never gonna believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I'd done it. Did I look at her like that? I don't know. Maybe you did. No. Sorry. I've been tired. No, I never thought. It's okay. I understand. I was stood there, strangling her. You know? We hated each other. Sibling rivalry, you know that. And I've also heard about you. Heard? What about me? That you're a terrible lawyer. I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? Shit, he was terrible. It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on the edge. You were edging the whole time? The whole time. It's been a while. Ha! So he crashed and burned. He's a genius. I wouldn't go that far. One of these strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh, sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get in trouble now. Maybe she did do it. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years? Yeah, until you murder someone. Give it a couple of years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Oh, hey, now. I think I did kind of well. That's what she said. Great. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No. It's a different person now. It's not her talking anymore. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I just can't sit by and watch when I think of the person who did this to Mia. I know. Talk. Maya. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear? It's my uniform, you could say. Acolyte? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training. What? A spirit medium? Pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Yeah, sure. Day of the crime. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes! I did it! Let's see, that morning I got a call from my sister and she told me to come and beat her over the head with this clock. She wanted me to hold her to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the thinker. The one that Larry made? How could that have been evidence in a case? Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want me to, do you want to hear it in her own voice? What? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. Oh, you recorded it? Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things. Well, let's do it. So, you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remembered that the detective took my cell phone. Well, yeah, they wouldn't let you keep your phone. Come on. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. That was the wrong voice. Got a bit of a throat problem. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget. Okay? Sure. Thanks. Cool. The day of the crime. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry. I know it must be hard. I did the wrong voice again. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for the upcoming trial. That's the thinker clock Larry made. Practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya, Mayo. That's all I need to hear for now, apart from your spirit acolyte. So, medium in training. That's right. The Fae family, essentially the women, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second. You said Fae family? So Mia was in this stuff too? Of course. She left the mountain to... She left the mountain? She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class, too. Powers? Wait. What? What? So, you're a real, honest-to-goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that? Yes, in training. Well, can't you contact me ESP then? We could just ask who killed her. Huh! I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. Something the matter? I was wondering if I could ask you a favor. This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave it to me a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go and ask him to represent me? Hey, I thought I was going to do it. All right, whatever. Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? See, don't worry, leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 this afternoon. That's no time. Better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Back, I guess. Move. Grossberg Law Offices. Hold on, I'm going to take this jumper off. I'm actually a bit warm now. Grossberg Law Offices. That's interesting. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. Examine! I want to examine this. It's That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick, it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is something... Sorry. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at, either for that matter. It's probably expensive. What's that? No clues here. Okay. Back to the detention center, I guess? Hey! What is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry. I haven't seen him yet. I see. I better go... I better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. I tried, but he wasn't there. What do I do? Expensive fly plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. What do I do? The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there. This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Oh, sorry. I didn't know you. Do I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No. Pheonix, Wright. How can anyone mistake me for Larry? I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. See? That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? Not quite. You're not very good at this, are you? Right. And you were... Gumshoe. Gumshoe? Wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right. At your service. Hang on. That's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick. Get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. Dick. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. Whew, he thinks I'm his lawyer. Examine! Plant! My favorite potted plant. I remember it had its bizarre name no one could ever remember. Cordyline stricta, pal. For Maya's desk. Perfectly clean, as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia's desk. Perfectly clean, as always. That's what's already... Anything here? Old movie poster. Appropriately, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I have to check it out one of these days. Anything? There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scary as that Mia's probably read all of them. Okay. Talk. Mia. About Miss Faye, did you do an autopsy? You know what? The results, eh? You want the results, eh? Now, don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report. But that's all. Gee, thanks. Really appreciate you doing your job. Time of death was 9 p.m. Call single blunt force trauma. I don't know if that's I take it that's September. Is that September 5th? I think it's September 5th. Maya. About Maya? Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't going to win. Ooh, why do you say that? The city's put prosecutor Edgeworth. Edgeworth? On the prosecution. Edgeworth. I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Prosecutor Edgeworth? That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Of course I do. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. Why would him not feeling pain matter? He won't stop until he gets a guilty verdict. Don't talk about him like that. But don't talk about him that way. You make him barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case. So, Edgeworth is on this one? He hasn't lost the case since he became prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime and with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Let's do that. I was wondering, did you see Mayor Faye's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you can give it back? Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's onto me. Tell him not so straight. Okay, I can't be straight with this guy, but what should I tell him? Something the matter? The carrying strap on the cell phone. This? It says the Still Samurai, warrior of Neo Oldie Tokyo. They're still samurai. That action hero on TV? Yeah, you see that strap is a collector's item. She was worried it might get lost when it went down to the precinct. That's what she said? Yes. Okay, pal. I wrote down all the numbers she called anyway. Here you go. He's not very smart, is he? Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation. My cell phone received from Detective Gumshoe. He's not a very good detective. Maya, what's up with you? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want to hold on for me. Again, what's it this time? It's a clock made to look like the statue. I know what that conversation is. I saw it earlier. I guess I've asked all the questions I need to. You're done here, pal? Yeah, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyery ways, pal. Oh, come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. Not a very good lawyer then, are you? The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. Her sister is June July. I'm sorry about this, but I can't let you, I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name. So you sent her home already then? You're trying your lawyery tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So she's still in the hotel. He's really not good at this, is he? I guess I should know better than to try and get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to that person. Click. Well, hello there, handsome. Hi? You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing. That's a double negative. To that lawyer. Tee-hee-hee. My about yourself. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe, for making my job harder. Gee, is this all like something out of a movie? It's all so exciting, I can hardly contain myself. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look at the part of a beautiful eyewitness. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Examine! What is that? There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey! What are you doing? No touching! Ow, my bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset now, would you? Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. Talkie. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Oh, observe incident? You sound just like a liar in movies. I mean, I like a man with a big vocabulary. Better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please? Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh, boy. Miss May, could you just... Who exactly are you? Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No. No. Hey, I'm just doing my job here. Tee-hee, you know you're cute when you blush. This is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do? Well, no. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you? Oh, great. She's fun. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is there someone staying here with you? Oh, what amazing powers of observation. That's a big word for her. You must be one of those famous detectives like on television. Yes, I am Batman. Oh, no, not me. I'm just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage? Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers. Oh, good. Well, she was fun. Present? Do I have anything I can present her with? Can I just wham her with this and get it over with? Because, oh boy. Well, I'm going to leave you to it, I think. Move. Let's go back here. Seems like Mr. Grossberg's out. Well, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. 1 second. Ahem. If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing in the throat I've ever heard. Oh, sorry. Ahem. There we go. Aha, so you're the one they say has been looking for me. Yeah, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please, proceed. What? Busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya. Maya Fey. Oh? Ah, yes, Maya Fey. Go on. What a strange reaction. Ah-cha-cha. What? I'm really quite busy here, son. You just said you weren't busy. I can't go talking cases on a day's notice. No, this is quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? That is suspicious. Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. I'm sorry. End of discussion. What's going on here? He refused before I even got the chance to ask. What do I tell Maya? I didn't mean to do that. I meant to go talk. Talk. Your refusal. How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me, why won't you take the case? Well, you see, it's just, I'm busy, you see. But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have the time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Grumble. Think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry, but I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave? Now, I've nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? You have nothing more to discuss, but I will discuss more. How did you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. Mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with burning passion. Never looked back, that one. Okay. That painting. That's quite a painting. Aha, you noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I wouldn't sell it. Not even to you. Oh, why would I? I never offered to buy it. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Jeez, I'm not buying. Okay, back. Can I examine anything? No? Okay, no. I thought he was going to stay there. Alright, well, bye, you weirdo. Detention center. Hey, mayonnaise. I have some bad news for you. Hiya. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, see, I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. I'll do it. What about your family? I only have my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is. Don't know? So she could still be alive? Are we gonna find her at some point? The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. What? After that, she disappeared. several years after that, several years later, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain. My Siri is going off for some reason. So you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. You're like 12. How are you living by yourself? Oh, also, I had to become independent, or I would lose my powers. What? I feel bad for her. All by herself on that mountain. Your mother's enemy. So, who was this man who ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use the spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try and contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved. We thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. Oh, she's not a very good medium then, is she? The police consultant, oh my god. The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became laughingstock of the nation. I see. I mean, it's not exactly a reputable source, is it? It's... Wait! What? Excuse me? What? That was his name. My sister told me. Wait? Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? Well, no, obviously defend her, you dummy. I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you like it or not, bitch. I'm taking this, and I'm going to become famous because of it. Why? Why? Well, I can't abandon you, we'll say. No one is as sad as a person... What? No one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know. I've been there a long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. You're so lovely. Thank you. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right. Thank you. Whew, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes, of course. And I trust you. So, you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So, what's next? There's something that's been bugging me. Oh, God, her. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer, she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. There is. It's a screwdriver. You said so yourself. Right, back. Move, I guess. We're going to the hotel again. Can we sneak in? Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me. You are... I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. Nice hair. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities. She's dropping a big old dookie. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah, I will do. Wait, no, hey, why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around the door. I almost forgot. You came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there's a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. He's the one in red, because we're going for all the colors. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White, Blue Corp. Well, there's got to be something red, because the guy who whammed Mia said something about red, white, and blue, right? Maybe the red's blood. White. That was his name. I have a memory more than a couple of seconds. I remember that. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Maya? Could it be a coincidence? No, of course it's not a coincidence, you dickhead. There's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. Now it's my chance to see what's inside. Huh! What do we have here? Wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? I doubt it's hers. She doesn't seem like she's got the technical proficiency, shall we say, to wire that up. There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind it all. I know it. Alright, I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial. That's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's what? I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean! Oh. Oh, bellboy, still here? Uh-oh. Time to scram. I look forward to tangoing? Oh, right, tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. They put things really weirdly. In court! He basically has a boner. To be continued. Dun dun dun! September 7th, 10 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 1. Oh, we've upgraded. We were courtroom number 2 before. Splam! Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Oh, God, look at him. He's so pretty. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth, I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant, and I will be the edging. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor, the prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Oh, he's terrible. Why would you use him? Look at him. He's lost his straw. He can't find it behind his ear. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of the homicide down the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Well, you see, very well, sir. Let me use this floor map on the office to explain. Oh, he came prepared. Perfect. The body was found by the window here. And the cause of death? That was a different person, I think. Oh, well. Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It's heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They still call it a statue? Floor plans added to the court record. Now, detective. Yes, sir? You immediately arrested Miss Fey. Mrs. Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. It's hard evidence, see? I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Maya Fey's arrest. See, as soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Mrs. Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Pheonix Wright. I immediately arrested Mr. Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. Very moment, you say? Very well, Miss Wright. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine. What? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. What? Smack. What? Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What? What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. I feel like that, you know, she... I'm questioning silliness. Well, something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to bring in my cross-examination, please. Alright, well, I guess we're going to press him on every point. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. Press! Who did you say you got the call from? Hey, pal. Don't play dumb. You know who. The call was from a customer at the Gatewater Hotel, right across the crime scene. Okay. I pressed. Not sure it did much, though. Right. Please continue. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Pheonix Wright. I immediately arrested Maya Fey. Why didn't you arrest me? Why is that? What's your reason? Well, we had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey the very moment of the murder. Press! Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence. She did it, correct? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say that. You said it. Exactly. What about this suspicious woman in pink claim? Exactly. What about this suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence? She gave me a boner. What? Miss May isn't suspicious. Sure. And she sure isn't pink. What? Okay. Well, I guess she is pink. She was in pink, you dummy. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. I did the wrong voice. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess Preston can have his advantages. Yes. Yeah! Sorry, I've got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. You're a detective! You would understand a random person, but you? Come on. There was something I should have told you first. Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Hard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. See? Why does he stop saying see? On it, the word Maya was written, clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. What? I mean, that doesn't mean all that much. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? Yeah, it's almost like he's a fucking terrible detective. I know, I'm real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Here we go. All right. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. Well, we already know that you are not very reliable. And did you find any evidence? Now, don't jump the gun on me, pal. Just listen. I'm getting to the good part. I got a bad feeling about this. I found a memo. Yeah. Word Maya. It could have not been Maya. It could have said something else. Did you have proof it was Maya who wrote that? Oh, wait. Yeah, it's on her finger. Uh-oh. He sounded pretty confident. Time was there's also blood found on the victim's finger, but before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How'd you know? Detective Gumshoe. Did you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name? Sure, it happens all the time in books and the movies. It's not what he said. It's not what he said. This isn't a movie, Detective. Oh, let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess I haven't heard of many cases. No. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name, especially the name of her own sister? Yeah, actually, you got a point, pal. Objection! Stop right there. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. Or just the name of her sister. Order! That didn't go so well. That's right. What he said. Yes, it's whole testimony. Okay, there has to be a contradiction in there somewhere. Let's find it. After scaring the suspect, I examined the scene with my own eyes. Did he? Found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the body. You didn't find that, I found that. Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it. Oh ho, then who did write it? Smarty Pants? What? Who? The killer? The killer. Anyone can see that. Oh, you're saying the killer wrote her own? Oh my god, he's so dumb. She was framed. Oh, hold on. If that's the case, where's your evidence? Ah. Ha. I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Wright. Yeah, pal. Well, Detective, tell us what was written on that memo you found. Oh, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed it was the victim's. Also, the blood was found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the serial killer's name. No. That one. Present that. Objection! Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I wanted you to clarify for me here. You said that the victim, Maya Fey, wrote this note that she was accusing the defendant, Mia Fey. Oh my god, I'm getting the names all muddled up. That's really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? Shaky, shaky. You have it backwards, Detective. But backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, Detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no butting your way out of this one, Detective Buttface. He's really bad at this. Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down. Oh, Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? The day after the murder. It was the day after the murder. The prosecution report being... That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from the blunt. Almost? Why is it changed to almost? But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. Why is he bowing? What a pretentious knobhead. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. Your pretty face and stuff. I should have known you had something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright? You look shocked. Something you want to say? The detective is a sham. Detective Gumshoe, you're a sham. How could you give me faulty report? Huh? I thought... Detective Gumshoe. I'm disappointed in you handing him the wrong report like that. I'm sorry, sir. He is pretty shit. You are at fault, Detective. This isn't going to look good on your evaluation next month. What? But, Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts this as evidence. Okay. Alright, that puts a spanner in things, I guess. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Darn, this isn't going good. Or this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call... Excuse me. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Oh god, it's not the pink woman. Let the witness, Miss April... let the witness... Yeah, Miss April. Oh, it's because her name is April May. That's what's throwing me off. Take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? He's called about her. Witness, your name, please. April May, at your service. Wink. Did she just put her tongue out? Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Wanton winking is very close to being difficult to say. Oh, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Yeah, heart. Sure. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was like in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch. This hotel room is directly across from the Pheonix losses? That's right, big boy. Please testify to the court about what you saw. Okay. Click. It was like 9 at night. I looked out my window, you know? And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. One attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bit... every little bitsy witsy. Can that be struck from the record? Do we need that on the record? Well, Your Honor, I see. It's remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble this witness any... what? Your Honor, hold on. Just because she shaked her tits at you doesn't mean I don't get a turn to question the fucking dickhead. Yes, Mr. Wright. What about my cross-examination? I thought the rest of this... Seriously, I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Firm like this erection that I have under my desk. I'm gonna gavel her. Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes! Obviously! I'll gladly proceed with my cross-examination, if only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Okay. It was like 9 at night. Looked out the window, you know? Was it 9 at night? Okay, we'll just keep going. And then, wait, hold on. How do you know it was 9 at night? Press. Why did you do that? Huh? Why? Like, why what? Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something? Oh, well, gee. What? That's it? She didn't, well, she didn't actually answer it. I sort of, you know, jiggled my tits. God damn it. I had a feeling. Have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press her harder on it. Do it! Let's see, how far can I run with this? Surely you must have had a reason to look out the window at that time of night. Ooh. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness. Badgering? You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed. Yeah, stop it. That poor girl. Order! Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Poor girl. What about poor me? You looked out the window. What did you see next? And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was a mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. The woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. Which side? She dodged? Dodged what? Well, the attack. Please, continue your testimony. But the girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. That's it. Nothing really jumps out as a contradiction. There's got to be something in there somewhere. Maybe I better just press her on the facts a little bit. So like 9 did that, and then did that. Did that. Wait. That. Let's press her on who it was. How do you know she was the defendant? Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay? There was only one person that had seen a crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. I question the testimony. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Is she like dying for the toilet or something? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yeah, what's the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless. Yeah. About this, I mean. Okay. If you really had witnessed my client Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. Oh, God, that face was not pretty. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. Okay, that's a way to go, I guess. However, the witness testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus, but... Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. See? What do you say to that, Miss May? Roar? Roar? Why is she roaring? What? This is an interesting face. What are you trying to say? You mean liar? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss Mary, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. Sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl. Promise. Wink. Your testimony again, if you would. I almost had her. Witness account. I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Yeah, because that looks womanly. And then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock. How do you know it was a clock? That clock, that kind of statuary clock, the thinker, I think. There's no way you would have known that. Well, does the accuracy of my report not stutter you? Tee-hee. I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. I will. There is no way she could have known that was a clock, unless she already knew about it. That. Ah, a clock. Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Liar. You can't win them all. No, but I have a feeling I'm on something now. Yeah, there's no way you would know it was a clock. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing, like your top. Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, Mr. Naughty Liar? You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too, and he was found guilty of murder. She does look like she needs to pee. Order, order, Miss May! Can you explain how you know that this was a clock? Oh, oh, shut up, you! The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. No, no, details. She knew something. Uh-oh, I skipped a bit. Yes, of course. You would withdraw your question. What? Why would I withdraw my question? That doesn't make sense. The questions, all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've called murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue your question to question the witness. Whew, that was close. Yeah, if he did stop you there, that would have been fucked. What? So, what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's because I heard it. Yes, I heard it. Say the time. No, you didn't. There was no batteries in it. So, you've been to the law offices in Fey & Co? No. Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. Tee-hee. The law offices in Fey & Co were, where the murder took place is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No, she couldn't have heard the clock. No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. You were at the hotel. There's no way you could have heard a clock go off in the building next door. That's not what I meant. You have proof of that? She could not. Yes, I do have proof. Amateurs. Amateurs. Listen to me, Mr. Wright. In the courtroom, proof is everything. Without it, you have nothing. You are nothing. Then, I would like to Why did my brain just absolutely fart then? Then I would like to propose a test to see if she really could have heard it. I guess we're gonna do that then. The prosecution denies your request. What? On what grounds? This is a trivial matter with no direct bearing on the case at hand. Indeed. Objection sustained. Damn. Time to switch tactics. Quick. Ready to proceed, Mr. Wright? No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because it couldn't have rung. There we go. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang because it's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. It is no longer a clock. Technically, it's just a statue now. How could you possibly? Just take a look right now. Oh! See anything interesting, Your Honor? It's as if the defense says the clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Gotcha, bitch! Mr. Wright, why would you care to explain the court the meaning of this? It's as you can see, the clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar! Did you call me fat? Fat? Oh, yeah. Fat? Well, Miss May. Tisk, tisk, oh. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Wanker. What? Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. Right. He knew the clock was empty? Somehow? He knew? I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say. It can't ring. However, we must ask. When was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. It was before, obviously. I have that information. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And this is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Yes, I can. I have a message. Ho, ho. Impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I will show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is... that one. Yeah, that one. Take that! Take a look at this. It's a very cute cellular phone. Oh, you have a girly phone. What? Wait, it isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order, order. The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. Grumble. That good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. I'm not. He's a big dummy. How is he a detective? Let's hear the conversation. Beep. So, yeah, we click through. We've done this part already. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Haha! Your Honor, I think that makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Slappy, which was well before the witness even arrived at the hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know the weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw the clock before. What store was it again? I got so many. No, it wasn't. It was handmade. Oops, I forgot. Wink. I'm gonna try and, titty you to remember. Remember? No. Forget. That's what I meant. So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Yes. Obviously, I have an objection. The witness claims she's seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence that already submitted to the court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will provide the witness, prove the witness had not seen the clock before. Made by Larry Butts. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world, and the other one isn't here, it's in police custody. Impossible! Everything is stolen in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuse is not on sale today? Oh, she's going Super Saiyan. What the fuck? I feel like that was unnecessary. What? And then when you porcupine head, that stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it and she should die for it. Die! I mean, she sounds guilty to me. Well, she's not guilty. What? Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm and put your tits away, for God's sakes. Silly me. Did I, lose it? No, you remain perfectly calm. No one noticed. I'm sure it's fine. I guess I did. Tee-hee, stop jiggling your titties at people. Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Why can't you put your titties away? Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Yes. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you... I don't think she held it. You'd heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? This is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. Oh, that. The wiretap. Have a look at this. Yeah. Oh, I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. White, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim Maya Faye's phone, weren't you? Oh. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it is not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Yes? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... What's that? Took the clockwork out of it. I present the defendant's phones. Yes, we've seen that. Listen to it once more, the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Maya, it's up to you. You haven't caught in a while. Where's again, what's time? It's a clock. There we go. It's made to look like a statue. There you go. See? Miss April May. You used the wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Slappies. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Oh. Fucker. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May. Shut up, all of you. What gave you the right to talk to me like that? You liar. Isn't that fair? All of you gang up on me like that. Oh, I'm so I'm the beggar. Is that it? Is that it? Oh, good. She's crying now. That did it. That court seen the real Miss April May, and now to deal the final blow. Why the wiretap? I don't think she did it. Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? This isn't a murder trial. It's a tippy-tapping, irrelevant. Isn't this a murder trial, rather? The tippy-tapping. Yeah, she's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? Ha! I'd like to see her pull that off. Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you? Well, what? Okay. Well, you're not the first man who's thought that. Of course, I can and will. You can't be serious. No way. Way, I say way. Oh, and I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy. Oh. Good. Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quickly, the ice melts, and then you have a regular cold coffee. Iced coffee? You think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Wink. Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. I never said she was. I never said she was there. So where does this leave us? It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. Oh, they're going to just let her walk away? There's no way I can win unless a tie Miss Maya made to the murder. April, whatever the fuck her name is. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. I guess we'll call the bellboy. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. I think you've sunken quite low enough already. I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. Okay. However, if you agree to one condition, I consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then will you recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus is innocent, and thereby you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition. What? No, that'll be done. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty. What should I do? We'll accept it. All right. I've got nothing to lose, except for, well, everything. Understood! I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. God, is he going to start playing Yu-Gi-Oh or something? Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. This is a problem, because I don't remember what voice I gave him. Oh well. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. And he brought snacks with him. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of my work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That tea set looks rather heavy. So without further ado, why did you bring it in here in the first place? The witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. I don't remember what I made him sound like. I just remember he had nice hair. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel in the business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for a nice coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin the cross-examination. Right, ready. Yeah, Maya will be finished. Yeah. I have a question. Can I have a biscuit? Those look quite tasty. I'm the head bellboy at the Gatewater Hotel. I believe I received a call. Let's check out. She asked for... Why on the dot? 9 on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and had wished to drink after she finished, sir. 9 at the time of the murder. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. There was someone else there as well, right? Precisely 9 then. Precisely, exactly. And most definitely, sir, 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy, tee-hee. I'd like the iced coffee at exactly 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9, sir. Why are you so particular about the time? I delivered to ice... What? You specify herself. There was definitely someone else. You're sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I bought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me... What? Sir, favored me with, an embrasser? Did she have her titties out? Is that French for embrace? Oh, it's French for kiss, sir, but not a French kiss. Sir, more of a peck of the cheek. Why would she? I believe perhaps she would momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. Maybe it was your hair. Everything okay here? Are you having a stroke? It was a moment I shall never forget, sir. That does sound a bit odd. I think Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing here. Is that it? Tisk, tisk. Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you'll end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It is a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen, can I? Protest! Wait! Please wait! Yes? Does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. White. Right. Hey, I'll give you one more question. That is all. Okay. This is really it. Now, it's my last chance. What do I ask about? Let's do the check-in, because there must be... Tell me about check-in. Tell me about when you checked in, Miss May. Oh, alright. Very well, sir. My first thought was that she was a beautiful, beautiful person. She's just my type of girl, so it was disappointment, really. I see. Excuse me? What exactly was a disappointment? Well, I am not without charm, sir, but even I'd have a little chance with her lover there. What did he say? What did you say? Rather quite. Oh boy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person? I've checked. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite. Indeed, it was the good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention if specifically asked, sir. Oh, you fool. Oh, Edgeworth. I've done it. I've won. I wouldn't go that far. Miss April May checked in a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you bought the room service, you didn't see that man in the room? That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hope that it is impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple. It was... the man with Miss May? I guess. The man who checked in with Miss May. Oof! Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet, Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. Murder, rather. However, it is not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup. But it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Oof. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court has acknowledged. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. And am I understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all. That is all today for the trial. That is all today. Shouldn't that be? This is all for today. For the whatever. Trial of Mayfair. Court is adjourned. Slappies. September 7th. 2:24 p.m. District Court Defense Lobby number 1. Mr. Wright! You were amazing in there! Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know? Oh, had a thing in my throat again. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know? Then again, what other attorney was pretty cool too? He was one of his hair was cool. That face is his, with his eyes wide open, trembling lips. It sent shivers up my spine. If you say so. So what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well, no. No, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man with Miss May? He is the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that? Anyway, I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms will work on everyone. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there and visit her myself. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm going to find out more. I wish this would like change color or something. I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was anyone who... Maybe so. Sis? Don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise. I'm counting on you. Count on me. I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. May's testimony has been added. I don't know how much good this will do to me. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free.